Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, where we try to find the best way to see the world. In today's video, we're going to talk about a serious topic, travel scams. Scams are everywhere, and they can ruin your vacation if you're not careful. But don't worry, we're here to help you avoid them and stay safe. We'll cover some of the most common scams, the most notorious places where they happen, and how to protect yourself from them. Please, watch the videos until the end and take notes. Because even I am surprised at how much scammers have evolved. Before we start, I want to give a huge thanks to those 300 subscribers that are subscribed to my channel. And if you're still not subscribed, please consider to subscribe. It's free and would help me on my way to 1,000 subscribers. Also, hit the bell notification icon so you never miss a video. When I get to 1,000 subscribers as an appreciation, I am going to hide some gift card code on few random videos. So if you don't want to miss the opportunity to redeem those gift cards, you need to subscribe and hit the post notification icon. But that is just when we hit 1,000 subscribers. So like and share. Now let's get started. You may get a call, a text message, or a flyer in the mail. Or maybe you'll see an online ad promising free or low-cost vacations. Scammers and dishonest companies are often behind these offers. You may end up paying hidden fees, or worse. After you pay, you might find out it's all a scam. Or what about you're walking through a city you have never visited, and then you came across with someone begging you to listen to them for just 1 second, to then find yourself in an uncomfortable situation where you have someone aggressive demanding your money. Well, did you know that the Federal Trade Commission received nearly 154,000 reports of travel scams in 2021, with $95 million in total reported losses for consumers? Recent data from the Federal Trade Commission underscores the scale of the problem. The FTC found Americans in 2022 lost $8.8 billion to fraud, including travel scam, a staggering amount that was up more than 30% from the previous year. Though ripoffs are rampant nationwide, some states are hotbeds. Some U.S. cities like New York, Las Vegas, and Miami are hotspots for a variety of tricks that target unsuspecting visitors. Or you ever heard that some scammers use fake monks, fake tickets, or fake IDs to rip you off? These are just some of the examples of the many scams that you may encounter while traveling, both domestically and internationally. But don't let these scare you away from exploring the world. There are ways to spot and avoid these scams, and we'll show you how. First, let's talk about some of the most common scams that you may face while traveling. These scams can happen anywhere, but they are more prevalent in touristy areas where scammers know that people are more likely to be distracted, naive, or generous. Here are some of the most common scams and how to avoid them. The broken taxi meter. This scam happens when you get into a taxi and the driver tells you that the meter is broken and charges you a ridiculous price. To avoid this, negotiate the fare before you get in or make sure the meter is working. If the driver refuses to use the meter, get out and find another cab. Not all cab drivers are scammers, but it's better to be safe than sorry. The overbooked or closed hotel. This scam happens when a cab driver tells you that your hotel is either overbooked or closed and takes you to a more expensive hotel where he gets a commission. To avoid this, call your hotel in advance and confirm your reservation. Ask if they offer a shuttle service and schedule a pickup. If the driver insists that your hotel is not available, don't believe him and insist on going there anyway. The free vacation. This scam happens when you get a call, an email, or a flyer saying that you've won a free vacation, even though you never entered a contest. To claim your prize, you have to pay some fees or taxes first. But guess what? There is no prize, and you've just lost your money. To avoid this, never pay for a free prize. A legitimate company won't ask you to do that. If you get an unsolicited offer like this, ignore it or report it to the authorities. The fake ticket. This scam happens when you buy a ticket to a popular attraction, a concert, a bus, a train, or a ferry from an unofficial vendor or a street seller. The ticket looks real, but it's actually a counterfeit. When you try to use it, you're denied entry or fined. To avoid this, always buy tickets from official sources like the venue, the official website, or your hotel concierge. If a deal sounds too good to be true, it probably is. The fake monk. This scam happens when you encounter someone dressed as a monk, usually in a tourist area. They hand you a bracelet or a charm and ask for a donation. They may also try to get your signature on a petition. But they're not real monks. They're just scammers trying to get your money or your personal information. To avoid this, don't accept anything from strangers and don't sign anything you don't understand. Politely decline and walk away. Robocalls about vacation deals. You might get robocalls offering you vacation deals at a discounted price. Robocalls from companies trying to sell you something are illegal unless the company's got written permission directly from you to call you that way. If someone is already breaking the law by robocalling you without permission, there's a good chance it's a scam. At the very least, it's a company you don't want to do business with. International travel document scams. You might see sites that claim to be able to help you get an international travel visa, passport, or other documents. These sites are just copycats of the U.S. Department of State website. But these sites charge you high fees, including fees for services that are free on the U.S. Department of State's website. International driving permit scams. An international driving permit, IDP, translates your government-issued driver's license into 10 languages. Scammers create websites to sell fake IDPs or try to sell them to you in person or some other way. If you buy a fake IDP, you'll be paying for a worthless document. But even worse, you also could face legal problems or travel delays if you're detained for using it to drive in a foreign country. Only the U.S. Department of State, the American Automobile Association, AAA, and the American Automobile Touring Alliance, AATA, are authorized to issue IDPs. Vacation home scams. These days, it's easy to connect directly with property owners who advertise their vacation homes online. But scammers are also trying to get your rental booking. For example, they hijack real rental listings and advertise them as their own. So when you show up for your vacation, you find out that other people are also booked for the same property. You have no place to stay and your money is gone. Other scammers don't bother with real rentals. They make up listings for places that aren't really for rent or don't exist. Charter flight scams. You may get a flyer in the mail, see an ad, or hear from someone in your community about an offer to travel by private plane to someplace you'd like to go. The offer may even include lodging and sightseeing tours. You think you're signing up for a charter flight and vacation package, but after you pay, you find out it's all a scam. The U.S. Department of Transportation's DOT Special Authorities Division maintains a list of approved public charter flights. If the charter filing is not approved by DOT before the package is sold, you're probably dealing with a dishonest charter operator. These are just some of the many scams that you may encounter while traveling. There are also other scams that involve fake rentals, fake IDPs, fake petitions, fake talent scouts, and more. The best way to avoid these scams is to do your research before you travel and to be aware of your surroundings and your belongings. Don't let your guard down and don't trust anyone who approaches you with a strange story or an offer of help. And that's it for today's video. I know this video is longer than usual, but is information that would help you to avoid a bad experience in your next trip. Like I said before, a huge thanks to those who are subscribed. I really appreciate it. For those who are not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel where I'm trying to bring you the most honest and relevant information so your experience seeing the world goes smooth and enjoyable. Don't forget to like and share, and like always, see you next time.